So in Jabra, we have researched that what we call the knowledge worker, people working in the office, have two main work modes. We call it the concentration work mode, where we internalize information, turn it into knowledge, hopefully wisdom for the companies, and then collaboration. So switching between those work modes and doing that in a very flexible fashion, that's the definition of a modern workplace.
How does Jabra benefit from being a modern workplace?
Besides attracting great talent, we see productivity increases across the organization by people being able instantly to exchange knowledge, work together and collaborate. Our study is showing that you can make individuals up to 25% more productive if you support these two work modes in the right way.
My name is Callum MacDougall. I am responsible for all of marketing at Jabra. I've been here with Jabra for a little over a year. Prior to that, I worked for what you might describe as a traditional consumer electronics company for many years. Traditional in the sense that where the place you worked was an office. It was a building you physically went to every day. You worked from 9 to 6. Conference calls were perhaps people gathered around a table talking into a mobile phone. So this is a very different environment to work here at Jabra.
So was it a difficult transformation going from this traditional way of working to a modern way of working?
No, not really. It was relatively easy transition for perhaps a couple of reasons. Firstly, new ways of working, flexible working is ingrained in the culture here at Jabra. Secondly, it was easy to adjust because the tools that come with new ways of working make my life significantly easier. It's easier and better for me to do my job. And anything that helps you is pretty easy to adapt to normally. So going from traditional telephony, trying to get conference calls to work, to Skype for Business, where I can share content and interact with all of my team, is a big step forward for me.
So for me, cloud and mobility are the key trends and really supporting my work mode and my work style. So I'm using, for my employer, a Microsoft Surface, basically to access business productivity applications that are delivered through the cloud. I can have the same access from my mobile phone. In my case, I'm using a Lumia device. What I personally prefer about that is that the representation of Office 365, OneDrive, my Outlook, my calendaring is exactly the same because it's delivered from the cloud and basically optimized for any device I might access this data with. For our teams, if I take my team, our global accounts team as an example, they are spread all around the world. For us, it's critical to have anytime, anywhere access to data. It could be Microsoft Dynamics, but the key thing is that we always get the same representation of data and seamless and easy access, because none of us wants to deal with technology as such. We want to deal with the content that is delivered by that technology.
We can share and collaborate in a much more effective way. We can be more flexible in the way that we work together. We can drive better execution in the market because the technology tools enable us to collaborate better, align better, and make better decisions together.
You believe that there has been a shift from work-life balance to work-life integration. Can you elaborate a bit on that?
Yeah, so generally work for me is not a place where you go, it's what you do. And with this work-life integration, what people prefer is to work on their terms. People also want to make a conscious choice when they are working and when they are off. And basically they can do it anywhere, anytime in an asynchronous fashion if this is needed by a global business.
The opportunity to integrate work and life on your own terms is something that is really empowering about technology and connectivity. I can choose when I want to work, when I can be most effective, and equally I can choose when I want to do something else. I think to me personally, it means that I can get done what I need to get done wherever I might be. I live in the UK, but I work here in Denmark. That's not possible without new ways of working. I'm able to flexibly manage my time between being here or working from home. So where in the past I might be a little bit more tied to an office, a desk, work hours, I have my choice of how I manage my time to get the outcomes that I want. So to give you an example, I've had Skype for Business calls from a departure lounge in Bangkok where I could log on. I didn't even know what time zone I was in. I was just changing planes. I can see that one of my colleagues is available and I can do a call straight away. There's no other way I could have done that before.
Does the new work environment call for more trust or more surveillance?
I would say neither less or more. I think what is fundamental is that we just believe people want to work and they want to contribute and they want to make a difference and they want to impact things.
Do you think this is the future way of working?
Yes, 100%. I think it will revolutionise the way that people work. I think it makes companies and brands become more productive and efficient because it enables us to work together in teams in much more collaborative ways. It enables us to concentrate when we need to concentrate and share when we need to share.
We are ready for this. We keep pushing. We keep continuing our journey and we hope it has a positive spillover effect to our partners and customers, developing the same perspective and make this happen.